Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 How are we?
I'm good.
Well,
I told Julie to wait 5 seconds, and then I fucked up the button press, so it did not get on there.
what is my life, Brandon?
Brandon,
What is my
she
life?
can't deduct the seltzers from her taxes if they don't end up on the
Yes, they
stream.
have to be on the stream, Brandon.
That's a
Otherwise,
good
the
point.
government's gonna tax me on them.
That's a good point.
Also, we're doing great, Brandon, because it looks like now you're watching. What are we up to? 20 minutes of Mamma Mia
Yes, we
next week.
are.
Yep.
Oh, no. Guys,
Nick,
what are you
Library chick
doing?
Jess, thank you so much.
now Brandon has figured out that if Mamma Mia is on Amazon Prime, we can legally watch it here on the stream. So I am looking forward to next week where we start the beginning of our stream with 20 minutes of Mamma
To Mamma
Mia.
It
Mia.
is absolutely on Amazon Prime for
Yay!
$4.
$4, Brandon, worth it. With all the money that we're making
All
off
the hype
of the hype
trains.
train.
We
Please.
got
Mhm.
this. In freaking credible. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Join the Party Side Quests. We are very excited to be here. Remember Toblerone? What a cutie.
Oh,
Oh,
look at his little
I love
butt.
Toblerone.
Yeah. We're here, of course, for Join the Party Side Quests, where we make up plot hooks, small adventures, NPCs, and items. And you
Mhm,
can give us your suggestions, whatever you want to see, we will make for you here in Canva.
mhm.
And hey, it's the end of September. It's a great time to make sure you are allocating your Prime Gaming sub or taking advantage of the end of September, where subs are discounted, whether they are gifted, as Jess and Library Chick have shown us, or you can go ahead and just buy him with your human money.
Yeah. Brandon was being polite, but also Lyle in the chat asked if the time exceeded for how much of Mamma Mia
Yes.
Brandon has to watch happens, then Brandon does have to watch Mamma Mia Here We Go Again.
Which
Mhm.
frankly, I'm okay with, Julia. I'll turn that on any day of the week. That's not what this is about.
That's not what this is about. This is
That's not what
about
this is
making
about.
Brandon watch a movie that he refuses to watch, even though we told him we think you'll like it, Brandon. We do think you'll like it.
Julia, I can almost guarantee you that I will be at best neutral towards it.
I'll
You
take it.
never
I'll
know.
take a neutral.
Hmm.
And I think next week will be a particularly good time to do this because we will hopefully be celebrating a successful multi-crew drive where we'll hopefully have added, and Julia just confirmed that we are officially past the halfway mark on adding 100 new upgrading or monthly to annual members to the multi-crew. So if you haven't done that yet, I think everybody here probably has, but you gotta check out multicrew.club and get yourself a nice little mug, name on a plaque, all kinds of stuff.
You
Real cool
simply
stuff.
must.
You simply mugs.
Simply mugs. It's good, Julia.
Oh, what's wrong with me? I've been recording pretty much straight since 11 o'clock today.
That's
So
true.
here we are.
Here we are, baby.
Yep,
It's
yep.
Tuesday at the
T-
restaurant. It's okay.
Tuesday
We're
at the
all
restaurant.
hungover,
Here we
Yeah,
go
like
again.
emotionally.
I'm eating cheese balls. Like everything's good right now.
Let's see one of those cheese balls, Julia.
I just ate one, Brandon.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Up close.
Oh,
I
little
want to see it up
poops.
in the
Oh, you want
camera.
to see it up close?
So cute. Uh,
That's a cheese ball.
Jess, we'll get
That's
you a
good.
mug. Don't worry, Julia. If you can make a note, we'll get Wes the imposter a mug for herself. She joined a few days before the drive started. We're not like a store where like you buy jeans and they go on sale the next day, and then you're like, what the fuck? And the store is like, fuck you.
No, we're like Target, where you say, "Hey, I bought these jeans, but they're 50% off now," and Target's like, "I'm so sorry about that. Here's that 50% back."
And then
Yes.
they say, "Did you mean to buy a Target XL boys jeans?"
And
Yeah.
I say, yes, I did. I just bought fake leather pants from Target, and it's like one of the best buys I've ever
Oh,
purchased.
fuck yeah.
I bought it in 2 different colors. That's how
Hell
much I
yeah.
like them. We
Hype
just got to
train!
another level on the hype train.
No, we
So
successfully got out of
oh,
level 1
okay.
hype train.
So now we're
We're
at 20?
20
We're at 20
minutes, yeah.
minutes? Alright, cool.
We
We
also
were
have a
simply
first-time
celebrating.
chatter. Hello, Jordan the Geek.
Hello.
Hi, Jordan. Sounds like you'll really enjoy it here because we're also very geeky.
Mhm. We are indeed. We are indeed. What's up? What's up, guys? What were we
I was just saying I have had a bit of a sore throat this week, and so my voice is feeling a little raspy. I feel a little bit like Macy Gray, a little bit, I don't know, like an elderly smoker, and this is much better than it was earlier this week.
Can you break off a few lines of some sweet smoky jazz for us, Amanda?
as Amanda coughs into her
Yeah.
into herself.
What was her song that was on like the Gap single CD?
Amanda, what?
Okay, so Macy Gray had a single on a CD that Gap put out as a promotional, offering in maybe 2002,
I
3.
think I know what you're talking about,
Um
yeah.
I truly forgot that, like, that was a thing that brands would do, be like, "We released a CD with, like, new songs to promote the Gap." Or, like, for example, one of my, favorite things of all time, which was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Soundtrack CD that I got from McDonald's, I think, question mark? Yeah, yeah, I forgot that
Good
that was a
shit.
thing that they do.
It's
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, go
trying to
on,
think
Amanda.
no, no, I'm trying to like, what was her most famous song? I did stumble on a blog called macygrayofficial.com. I don't think it's official. Anyway, no, yeah, Macy Gray Live is the official. In
It's
any case,
it's,
doesn't matter.
uh it's, no matter how
Don't know
I
why.
try.
Yeah,
Da da da
I
da
tried
da
and I
da
don't
da
look
da.
away and I double.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to
That's
hide it.
Oh,
It's clear.
beautiful.
I don't run when you are not there.
Beautiful, perfect.
Thank you, thank
mhm.
you.
Multi-beep says hello to chat. Hello,
Hi,
Nice.
Multi-beep.
Addie. Hello, it's your
Hello,
friend
Addie.
Amanda. Hello.
Oh,
This is
let's see if
very
it does
exciting.
it on this one.
No.
No, I don't think
So
so.
we've discovered recently okay, guys. Oh,
It
Oh,
does!
it did it! It did it!
I hate that, guys.
Me
So
too!
apparently now on Mac, if you make certain gestures, like Brandon, was it like a peace sign on your forehead? What happened with the
There's a
balloons?
heart.
The hearts are
Yeah,
good.
makes a little heart.
I like that one.
It's cute. The thumbs up and thumbs down are a lot.
Mhm.
What was
And
the
And
I
one
then
did
that
like this, and it was
and
like,
there was like
like,
balloons or something.
"Hooray!"
balloons.
And it was like
Yay!
fireworks. Yay.
I
No?
don't know.
Alright, didn't do it.
I thought you did like a peace
Yay.
sign on your forehead or something. And like there was like
Oh,
yeah.
yep. There's the
Why is
balloon.
that it, Amanda?
For victory. For
V for
victory.
victory, yeah.
Damn.
Maybe I'm
Can
trying
you
to figure
guys
I
see
can't
this?
remember what the, what the, like, fireworks one was, but that was pretty cool. And we did discover that there's a rain one, however, we don't know what triggers it. So
Right.
that like, Brandon, you just, like, make signs in the background as we're, like, making this so that we can figure out
I
what
can
the,
trigger it manually, but I don't know how
I
to
know,
trigger
but I
it.
wanna figure out what the hand signal trigger is because like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Zach. Hi,
Aw,
Addie. I'm
Hi,
hi.
sorry you're so
Addie.
sleepy, my sleepy honey.
Can everyone in
Hard to be
chat see
sleepy.
those animations? I think you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
That's what I'm
okay.
asking. Okay. We saw it in the thingy here,
Mhm.
but guys, we're of course here for side quests. It has been gray and gloomy, and spooky season is nearly here. It's the end of September, which means it's practically October. So, is there any kind of like spooky stuff that chat or my fellow hosts wishes to see today?
Now, Amanda, I was telling you earlier today how like last weekend I went on a real like shopping spree for Halloween themed decor for my house, which will probably not just be out for Halloween, it will probably be out for like, you know,
All time.
all time, all the 365 days out of the year. Um can you pull up Let's do the Michaels website. Can you pull up the Michaels website, check their Halloween decor, and we'll create some like magical items
Oh,
that
that's
people
fun.
can use with the Halloween decor that you can find at Michaels right now.
I absolutely can. I'm just gonna figure out real quick how to do screenshots
You can just
on desktop.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
You
Oh,
can't
or do
just
you want
like,
me to share the tab?
No,
oh
no.
no, I think you could just like right
Yeah.
click your some of your favorites and paste them
Yeah, yeah.
into the.
Hell yeah. Why don't you guys vamp as I work on that?
Okay.
My stepmom used to work for a company called Home something. Fuck, what is it called? But it was one of those basically home goods, like rip off home goods
Mhm.
stores, and she got me I think they got something wild, like an 80% discount or something
Yeah,
for
yeah.
friends and family,
Which is really
and
only 50% because everything is usually 50% off at Michaels.
Mhm.
that's true.
Mhm.
But yeah, when we moved into our new spot, we went there and got. I mean, frankly, we only got like 3 things because everything sucks there, but we got those 3 things for like $1.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But yeah,
I
they,
will say, both Westy and Zach in the chat asked for haunted house items, haunted house
map.
maps, and if you were looking for a haunted house map, perhaps for your campaigns, hey, check out party planning tomorrow because Amanda and I had some fun this morning.
We
Mhm.
did.
Hmm.
It's gonna be great,
Yeah. Amanda, I love this first one that you chose. I definitely
right?
did this in the store. It was like too much money for me to justify buying it. But and it was like weirdly heavy too. So I was like, I can't put this on my shelf
Hmm,
necessarily because it was like very sturdy wood, which is probably why it was
Mm.
so fucking expensive.
yeah,
But ooh, I love the countdown to Halloween. That's really fun as well.
great.
That's great.
We have, of course, any a thing that I'd recommend for everyone's home, a decorative Ouija planchette.
Sure, sure, of
This is
course.
certainly not gonna bring anything untoward and, bad into your
Have
home.
y'all
Why would
ever
it?
done a Ouija board thing?
Brandon, we were socialized as girls in the late '90s. Of course we have.
Not as
I
an adult,
haven't.
Brandon, because I know better.
I
We
would
know
like to
better.
do it. I wanna do it. Julia, do it with me.
Absolutely fucking not.
Absolutely fucking not,
You know what,
Brandon.
Brandon? I'll do it at your house, not at mine.
Okay.
How about
After
that?
after you watch Mamma Mia, but before you watch Mamma Mia 2, here we go again.
Mhm.
Right. We'll do it, and then I'll go ahead and roll a dice that statistically will roll on one of 20 numbers with nothing else.
Brandon, I don't trust you sometimes.
Okay,
Yes,
Julia,
I
I
this
love
do
is
listen
I
to the
love
Spirits
you, but I don't
podcast.
trust you.
Brandon's been editing the Spirits podcast
Yeah,
for,
Month
4
or
or 5
2?
weeks now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a great job with it too.
Julia, I believe this is one of the things you brought home,
That is, it's on my shelf right
Oh, that's tight. I
now.
love that.
That was one of the ones where
right?
I was like, "Oh, I can just have this out all year round
An
and not
extremely
like."
affordable $14.99. Good job.
Mhm. Mhm. And it Amanda, in store, 50% off.
Yeah.
$7?
Yeah, I
My
think so.
dude.
It might have been 14.99 because it was
Regardless.
on sale, but regardless, I was like, "This is very
Very good.
affordable." Ooh, I love this, like what is that, like, woven
Yep.
gold
Yeah.
skeleton?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Love
like.
that. I love that.
I am shopping the Witch's Lair collection on Michaels, if
Witch's Lair, I love
anybody
that.
wishes to follow.
This
And,
is some good shit that Michael's got, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie.
yeah, a
Mhm.
lot, the Raven themed, which young me highly appreciates.
Mhm.
Um, let's figure out anything else. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is really good. Guys, you're gonna like this one.
I'm sorry,
Alright.
Lyle, did
I
you
think I
say
know which one it is. I'm very curious to see which one it is.
I think Lyle in the chat just said that my daughter has one in her lunchbox referring to a Ouija board that they take to school every day, a
That's very
little
cool.
one?
Yeah,
I love it.
Lyle was describing more, about this extremely creepy, parentheses, affectionate daughter,
Mhm.
including that, at her school, her teacher said, "Oh, girls shouldn't wear skulls and crossbones." Am I right with that? And then
Mhm.
she was like, "Great," and now wears one every day,
I love it.
Yeah!
I love it. Now,
many years
Amanda,
later.
I did see this in the store, this,
Yep,
wooden ball with an eyeball on it,
What
yep.
is
and I
that?
didn't buy it. It was like $7 at Michael's. I went to the dollar store the next day. They have them at the dollar store. It's like the same exact one.
How much was it at the dollar store?
$1.25, Brandon, because that's how much things are at the dollar store now.
Ooh.
That was a Dollar Tree, I believe. So if you have a Dollar Tree in your area, you probably have the cool, like reflective eyeball here.
See, this is why it's really good that I don't live in a place that has very accessible Michaelses, because I'd truly be there all the time.
I think
Amanda,
it's Michael's
anytime.
General, Amanda.
Amanda, anytime you want to come to a Michael's, I'll take you to a Michael's.
The thing is, though, that the stuff would also have to live at your house because my house is full,
Just like your
Fair.
tomato plant.
just like my garden. Yes,
Have you guys ever watched the video, the theme song to Spirit Halloween?
I don't think I have.
It's
I don't think so.
it's a new thing that I discovered. I think it's from like a couple years ago. And it gets stuck in my head because it's just a guy singing the theme song to a Spirit Halloween that he made up. And the first line of the song is, "This is the theme to Spirit Halloween. They got skeletons," and then silence for like a good like. I'm just like,
Excellent.
"Yep, they have skeletons." Right, correct.
That's great. I
That's all
love
you need
that.
to know about Spirit Halloween.
And Lyle, thank you for correcting me. It is in her school pictures, because her preschool or nursery school was like, no skulls on the daughters, please. And you
That's
correctly, as a parent, said I don't think so.
But the boys could wear skulls? Like, that's like, if you're gonna say no skulls, fine. Stupid,
Maybe
but
for all
fine.
kids, yeah.
But what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No,
All right, so
I don't get it.
Julia, I have here a collection of objects.
Yes.
How are we side questing them up?
I am gonna come up or we're going to come up with a bunch of different like things that like if you found these in a witch's lair and you were looting it or what have you, what they would do. Some of them will be cursed, some of them will be beneficial. We'll see. Amanda, can you give us like a spooky witch background a little bit?
Thank you
Like a
for
fucked up
the
cabin or something like that?
excellent reminder. I'm just gonna say
Hmm.
spooky.
Spooky. Great. Love
That's
it.
great. Very
Spooky.
vibey.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so let me think about what I want to start with. Maybe the skull. And I've been thinking a lot about Shakespeare lately because we're doing that on spirits, and I've been thinking a lot about like alas poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. So maybe this is like, and I've also been playing a lot of God of War. So maybe this is like if you take this skull with you, he is sassy, but he gives you like military advice because he's like the or he gives you like adventuring advice because he is the skull of an adventurer that was killed by the witch that
Oh,
lives here.
sure.
And so he'll like, you know, give you survival tips or like give you a heads up if someone's like sneaking up behind you because you have him like on your belt. His little skull is on your belt.
Love that.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah. Do we want to give this like a snappy name?
Mm,
Like,
I want to pun on Yorick, but I couldn't think of one, and the only one that came to my mind was Yorick. Gotta be kidding me.
Yep.
sorry, it
But
was also a bad prompt on my part to
no,
put you
no,
on the spot. So,
no. It was that's you can laugh at my bad pun, Amanda. Go right ahead. I don't mind.
all right, let's do so let's say adventurer's advisor.
Hmm.
Then
Why did that? Sorry, I'm trying to put up a link to the multi crew on the window right now,
Weird.
and it put the HTTPS in there for some reason.
weird.
My from the chat, they're talking about where the creepiest place a spirit Halloween could be.
Good.
And my spirit Halloween also went into a now abandoned Bed Bath and Beyond, which is very good, honestly. Like I like it so much better. But I think the like creepiest place I've seen a spirit Halloween was in a former Babies R Us.
No, thank
The one
you.
by the Fridays?
Amanda, you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The one by the Fridays.
No, thank
Wow.
you.
But
No,
I think
thank you.
there's also a couple of ones that I've seen that are in COVID testing places that have now closed, which is also extremely fucked up
That
in a lot
sucks
of various ways.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty
Oh,
bad.
Wow.
Zach's leaving to go get Addie some ice cream. Have some
What
good
a
ice
good
cream,
dad.
I
Addie.
want some ice
Thanks,
cream.
Zach. Enjoy your water park.
Zach, bring me ice cream when you're done.
All right, this is great.
Okay, I
Let's
think sorry, go ahead.
no.
No?
I think for the planchette, I think it's called.
Mhm.
For the planchette, I think it's like I was looking yesterday at eclipse glasses for the
Mhm.
Mhm.
upcoming there's 2 upcoming eclipses.
Whoa.
One in the October 14th. Look at that one. But I
It's
think it's like you hold it up to your eye and you can see like another realm or like you can see spirits or whatever it is. Yeah.
I like it as a thing that you can like hold it to your eye and now you can see ghosts or you can see like maybe how someone died, like see like a playback of
Yeah,
someone's like if you find a body, you can see a playback of someone's death.
that's fun. Zach,
That seems
Julia wants to know what Ben and Jerry flavor you want.
I like Chubby Hubby. That's my favorite.
And it's fish food, non-dairy.
Nice. I can't find Chubby Hubby in the stores anymore. I don't know what's up with that.
Huh.
I wonder if
I
it's
noticed their
dead.
distribution is very uneven. They'll have like 2 or 3
Mhm.
flavors at a time in our supermarket, but nothing else.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they're like I'm like, "Why is it all Cherry Garcia and nothing else?" Like, no one
'Cause
eats
no one
this.
wants that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Eric and I went to the Ben& and Jerry's. The funny way to put it is we went to the Ben& and Jerry's factory for our honeymoon. That's not quite true, which is we did like a mini moon after our wedding and drove in part through Vermont and stopped at the Ben& Jerry's factory because it's a childhood memory of mine I wanted to
Mhm,
share with
mhm.
Eric. And we recently like bullied a friend into going and she's like, "Yo, the flavor graveyard, it's worth it, yo. It's so
Mm.
good."
Mhm.
Wait, is the flavor graveyard? Can you taste dead flavors or something?
No, but they have tombstones for each of them, and it's really
Oh, okay.
funny, and there are
Mhm.
puns.
It's very cute.
Yeah, Bray, you gotta bring the fam to the factory. You
Gotta take
really
'em.
gotta do it.
Gotta take 'em.
It's worth it. It's so cool. I bought, like, a pint cozy, like a beer koozie, but for your pints.
What? I didn't know they
That
had
Amanda's
that. I need one of
adorable.
those.
Mhm,
I
mhm,
always get whenever I get, ice cream from the fridge, I get 2 paper towels or 2
mhm.
napkins, 1 to wrap around and 1
Yep.
for napkins. I need the koozie.
You
Bra
might be able to buy it from the store, but it's well worth a trip.
My question is, why not simply move to a vessel that holds the, like, cold better?
Because
Well,
that presupposes I know how much ice cream I want, which is never the case.
and I also don't wanna dirty dishes if I don't have to, you know?
Mhm, mhm.
I mean, you're gonna dirty a spoon regardless.
That's true.
Yeah, but that's just a spoon.
But then I
Alright.
just throw away all my spoons, it's fine.
Brandon just chucks full metal spoons out every time he uses them because he doesn't wanna wash them. That's cool, I like that.
Alright, so this eyeball is really vibing I'm really vibing with it. It also reminds me of, like, the style of portraiture that's on US currency. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I know
totally.
exactly what you mean. Like, it's very, like, litho print kinda
Yeah.
style.
So I think this eyeball, um, is like a little compass toward wealth, and it
Mm,
points toward the most valuable item in a given room.
Ooh. Is
I
it
love
only
that.
monetary wealth or is it value, or is it, like, the most
Mm.
valuable in terms of whatever the eye determines the value, you know?
Eye of the beholder. I think almost all the time it's actual value, except the eye has one weird hobby that it loves to include, and it
I
it thinks like all books are more valuable or something.
I love inanimate objects that have special interests. Like,
Yeah,
that's
me too.
my particular thing. I was gonna say for this one, Amanda, and maybe we can, like, combine them somehow, but I really like this as a, like, physical clairvoyance, like the spell clairvoyance, where it's like you set up a sensor in a room and you can either
Mhm.
hear or see out of it. So, like, maybe it's like you hide this in a room somewhere and then you can see everything that's going on in the room,
Mm,
like
Mhm.
very panopticon
a nanny
style.
cam.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I Spy, Amanda, very good. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's
Love it.
really cute, especially if this is, like, marble size as opposed to, like,
Big boy.
what it's like in real life, which is, like, that big, like, baseball size. But if it's like a marble, that would be, like, really fucking cool.
What if it's both? What if you can put it in a room, but it will only look at the most valuable thing in the room,
Right.
you can see out of the periphery and see other things happen in
Yeah.
the room.
I like that. I was gonna say, like, I wanted to combine the 2 ideas, so, like mhm,
It's pretty good, pretty good.
mhm, mhm.
Alright, folks, let's look at this cabinet of curiosities.
That thing is
Mm.
tight as fuck. I want one of those.
Right.
Go to
Well, it's
Michael's,
only
Brandon.
$35 at Michael's.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know that I'm sure there is at Michael's, I don't know where it is.
Brandon, send me your address, I'll
I
find you
know,
at
I
Michael's.
know.
Michael's near Brandon's house.
Mhm.
Yep, and Google Maps is pointing me to
Brandon, Florida?
a bunch of them in Louisville.
Okay.
Brandon, you need to move to Louisville, so this is
I
accurate,
prefer not
so
to.
why?
You know why, Julia.
No reason. So for this one, I was saying before, like, I want some of these to be boons and I want some of these to be, like, curses because it's a witch's house and you're, like,
Mhm,
stealing shit from her. So I feel like this, like, cabinet of curiosity thing is, like, all of these seem like almost monkey paw-esque, like, all of these seem like things that could really help you but have, like, very nasty side effects.
Mm.
mm,
But I'm not sure detail-wise what we want each of those to be. Like, the egg could do something, but then it makes everything smell like rotten eggs. The I can't remember what that little potion bottle says, but that's kind of fun.
Yeah, what
Um,
is it? What is can you, expand the image so I can so we can see it a little better?
for Hyde.
Okay,
what is
there's a
it? Oh, for
mushroom in
Hyde.
there.
Yes, now I remember that. Like Jekyll and Hyde, like for
Yeah,
Mr.
way down
Hyde.
to the front. Okay, here's the detail view. And Brandon, don't worry, there is a Michael's in, Eastmont, Silver Lake,
I don't even know where that
Seattle.
is.
Alright.
It's in Seattle, Brandon, where you live.
Another by
Um
Davies Beach.
I think obviously the hide one is like like it's very much the Emperor's New Groove thing where like there's a label but underneath it's like it's pasted over another
Mhm,
label.
mhm,
So it's like, oh, like power potion of power, and then you drink it and then it turns you into like a Mr. Hyde-esque monster.
Mm.
mhm.
Mhm.
So what should we call these? Like, surprise, you're cursed?
How about a uh cabinet of curses or
Yeah, Malignus lost a cabinet of
curios of
tricks,
curse?
so I like
Mhm.
cabinet of curses. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like maybe the mouse skull one is like maybe it makes you very small, but then um, there's like a cursed cat that chases you, and you didn't realize that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, interesting, interesting.
Temporary
Yes,
but annoying curses, yeah.
yes, I like it. I'm into it. I'm trying to think of other ones. Like the mushroom makes you get big or small, but then you get like linked into a hive mind of other mushrooms in the area, and they're all very annoying.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fun, right?
That would
Uh-huh.
be fun. Fun for all the Julias out there.
Fun for the Julias.
Fun for the
Alright, let's
Julias.
let's turn to these beautiful Poshis that, that Julia did buy for her
Hmm.
real home, and
Now
as
on my
I
cabinet.
yeah, as I restore a little bit of the background here restore, we can get a detailed view of these lovely little pieces.
So, like, basically, they have like a bunch of like moss and stuff, and then like little fake plants and like some mushrooms and whatnot. So, I think that maybe these are like and again, I want to like make sure that we're staying on curses as well as boons. So, I think maybe these like give you unexpected druid powers.
Mm.
Mm.
But maybe like those druid powers are twisted in some way. I'm trying to think
Maybe
of like Circlospores esque things. What were
maybe
you
it's like
laughing at,
a
Brandon?
I love that, Amanda, the name. Maybe it's like a level thing, so it's like you have 5 and you start with 1 and then, like, it's like a monkey paw thing where you, like, it's so like, the power you get is so tasty and so exciting that you wanna drink the 2nd one and the 3rd one and the 4th, and by the time you get to the 5th one, you're, like, basically just a tree or something, you know?
I think it would be interesting if ooh, like this is a very high power spell is or like item.
Mhm.
But for every one that you take, you gain a level of like Circle of Spores Druid.
Mhm.
However, you lose a level of whatever your class is.
Mm.
And then you find out at the end of it that like if you drink the 5th one, you become like fully Circle of Spores Druid, but you're constantly in that like that mushroom state.
Mhm.
So it's
Nice.
almost like a weird like magic curse.
I like that, that's fun.
I think that could be fun. That's like a real like you'd have to talk to your DM and like make sure that like, or you'd have to talk to the player and make sure they're like cool with that and understand the consequences of it, but like I kind of
That's
vibe
not
with
what a
it.
curse does, baby. A curse, you don't know about a curse.
Well, you know what I mean. After they eat the first one, you got to be like, "All right, seriously, there are consequences if you take all of these."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how about the countdown to Halloween?
Well, that one's simply a countdown to Halloween.
I think
Nope.
that's a countdown to death. Everyone who looks at it suddenly knows how long it is until they die.
Oh, what if it's a countdown to death, but you get it and you're like, "Oh, okay, well, it's on, you know, 31, so I have 31 days to live," but then the next morning you wake up and it hasn't moved, and you're like, "Okay, wait, what?" And then a week later, like, after something happens, it notches down a notch, and you're like, "Ah! What?"
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like you think it's days, but it's counting something else.
Counting something else, yeah.
Right, like, times you can say a certain word, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, and you
Hate
don't know what
that.
triggers it. That's a real like mischievous DM move. I'm into
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
I love that.
Well, Amanda, thank you for fetching all of
Oh,
these
no, that was so
cool
fun.
Michaels items for me.
Of course.
Spirit Halloween also has some really good like just like house decor stuff that I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to include this in my house year round." Like they have a really fun like cute little blue and purple terrarium that I bought, like one of those like, glass and gold terrariums that has like little stars and stuff on it. It's adorable.
So cute.
So cute and very affordable. So,
Hell yeah, dude.
frequent your local Spirit Halloween.
All right, chat. What do you think we should do next in our side quest over here?
We're doing some haunted houses in party planning tomorrow.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
hey, maybe like if people really like that one, we'll do a couple here on side quest next week. But
Mhm.
for now, let's talk about what up.
Now
What
I'm
up
just
with the
Googling
party?
witch's lair just for fun.
Just for funsies. Let me see.
Um,
Well, I like Julie had the idea of like a unexpectedly haunted hike that you go up on, which is
okay.
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Okay. Let's do that.
Because one of my
Um,
favorite things to do when fall hits is go on like cute little fall hikes because
Oh
like
yeah.
mhm.
it's cool. The colors are changing in the leaves, a lot of mushrooms because of all the rainy season.
Hell
um
yeah.
yeah, but imagine it's extra spooky.
It
Oh,
is also getting near peak foliage in the next probably week and a half in most of New York State.
Yes, not
Uh,
on Long Island though.
yes, not where we're from.
Mhm.
All right. So here is a wonderful image to. I know it's a road. Maybe I can find a better one.
Maybe like trail.
Yes. Oh, here's a good one. This one's got a river.
a river.
Ooh,
That's nice.
Right.
that
That's
looks
nice.
like that looks like the river in Sleepy Hollow if I had to guess.
This
In
is
the
in
Great.
Saratoga Spa State Park.
Ah, very nice.
Love
If
it.
you've ever had the chance to go to Sleepy Hollow, which is what Jake and I did on the way back from Amanda and Eric's wedding last year, they have a really like the cemetery is like genuinely beautiful and you can hike it and like they have a really nice like stream area that like people like to like sit near and take photos and whatnot. It's very cute.
Well, Bray in the chat said, "Wait, that's my hometown, our state park. I know this place."
I'm
That's
sorry to
wild.
trigger you. That's so cute.
Well, we're
Um,
about to haunt this place up, Bray.
I'm gonna haunt
yep,
the shit out of it.
yep, we are indeed. So let's start Julie with those mushrooms because I really
Well,
like
I
that
want can we
idea.
start with characters? Not to
Oh,
know about you, but I
Oh,
wanna
we
start with,
usually
like,
don't do
some yeah, we
characters.
don't do
yes,
characters. I wanna do some characters that are going on this hike.
let's do it.
Are we doing modern day? Are we doing a fantasy setting? Are we doing like adventurers? Like what are we doing, Brandon?
I think dealer's choice, but I think a mix would be fun, you know?
Okay. Do you want to do like D&D classes but modern, kind of like campaign 2?
I want you to tell me what, like, character you would want to go on this hike as. It doesn't have to be a class, but just, like, tell me, like, the person, you know?
No, no, I'm kidding. Let me think about it.
I'm gonna
Um,
say hmm. I'm gonna say that, like, I want one of the characters to be, like, the, annoying but lovable, boyfriend, you know?
okay. Um, I'm gonna go with like you know how you can hire like a naturalist to like give you a tour and point out like edible plants and stuff
Mhm,
like
mhm.
that.
Mhm.
I want to be like a naturalist, but it's like their first time doing a tour, so they're like a little nervous about it and they're like, I'm pretty sure you could eat that, but I'm not 100% sure. Check your books before you do."
I love that.
Yeah.
Bray said that weird nipple thing on the right is a geyser. What the fuck are you talking about, Bray?
There's like
Oh!
a bit of a nipple in the earth.
Oh, Bray suggested a Christian girl autumn tourist. Maybe the Christian girl autumn tourist is the
With the
is
overeager
the
boyfriend, yeah.
yeah, the
Man,
They hired this
yeah.
person, this naturalist, to give them a tour
these
through
are
these
just a
woods.
bunch of cool models. Some of whom have vitiligo, which is really neat.
That is
That's
awesome.
Um,
nice.
I think I'm gonna need
Ooh,
the
look at that
boyfriend to be
ascot, though.
a little more, yeah, a little more,
Oh, yeah. He
a
should
little
not be
more
walking through the
something.
woods with that, but,
No.
No, Brandon, does
I
this
love that
match
for
the
him.
vibe you're going for, or shall I keep going?
You know, as long as the stereotype works, it works, you know? I think it
That's
Yeah,
works.
great. Yeah.
I think this is great.
And then,
Um, yeah.
Amanda, I want you to, like maybe there's, like, a 4th person that joined the group as, like, a last minute tour. They were like,
Mhm.
yeah, I just really want to take this tour. And then like it's the unexpected person who we might suspect is causing some hauntings or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's
Amanda,
great.
I love her. She's great.
Excellent. The third person, did we say Christian Girl Autumn or did
Yes,
I
we're
stage
doing
that?
Christian Girl
Okay.
Autumn.
Christian Girl Autumn. And then, yeah, you got to come up with
Brand.
the last one.
Brandon's
All right.
playing both of the
I'm the couple.
both of the couple. Yeah.
Great. Me finding just a nice representative image for Christian Girl Autumn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So, you know how on Google, when you Google something, it says like images, videos, maps,
Mm-hmm.
news. One of them says aesthetic now.
Whoa.
I
What do
don't
you get
like
when you click
that.
on that?
It just appends the word aesthetic to the search.
Oh.
I don't love that, but all
I
right.
don't love that either. Okay. Oh, perfect, girly. No, hang on. I can do a little better. I got to make sure this is right for my Christian Girl Autumn. Yeah, that's her. She's got to be married, you see.
Well, but this is
Well,
her
boyfriend.
boyfriend. That's okay, Amanda. I love the
Engaged.
vibe. We love
Right?
it. It's
Okay, they're
great.
engaged.
Yes,
Yeah.
fiance, fantastic. Oh wow,
Good God.
that was Canva. That was a great background
Canva
removal.
is good,
Holy
Julia.
shit!
Mm-hmm.
She like Canva is very
You
good.
should have her sitting on the geyser. No, I'm kidding. That's totally fine.
Hilarious.
Now you know that he had to throw up all those leaves to get that perfect photo for her. So
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, he did.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I also feel bad for this woman who I'm sure like runs a small business and comes up when you search Christian Girl Autumn.
I mean, Amanda, let's be honest. That's probably the SEO that she chose. So
No,
that's on
you're right.
her.
You're right. She
Yeah.
probably used the hashtags.
Might
That's
just
Mhm.
be
true.
like a stock model or something, you
It's
know?
not. Brandon, I'm
Oh,
going to
it's
tell you
not?
right now.
No, no,
It's
no.
not.
Oh.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, no.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That
Stock
is,
models don't have the budget for leaves.
yeah. It's like my favorite fact about John Carpenter's Halloween is the fact that they filmed it in like summertime in California. So there were no like fall leaves around. So what they did was they gathered up a bunch of dead leaves in a single bag and they used the same bag over and over again for every shot. And like anytime they like had them rolling away, they would be like, "Everyone grab the leaves, we're done shooting," and like everyone had to scramble, including Jamie Lee Curtis would scramble to get the leaves back into the bag so they could use it in the next shot.
That's
It's
so funny.
fucking hilarious. It was so low budget, that movie.
That's so
Oh
funny.
God, so good.
Okay, guys. So what I did do is Google image search hiking mistakes. And hang on, I have to lock this so it stops doing that. Great. And I did find not the whole page, you dummy. Okay,
Hold on, I have to check the mod chat on Discord because apparently there's a very important photo waiting for me there.
thank you. I did find a article about hiking mistakes to avoid with dogs.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so this dog is now part of our party.
Oh, is the dog
Look
the
at
one that came to the
him.
group in the last minute?
He's
Yes, exactly.
Balto.
Yep.
What's the dog's name?
Oh, incredible.
Oh, ears.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Just ears.
He looks like Balto. I'm a big fan of that.
My God,
He's
Addie looks
standing in
so
there
cute.
wherever.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
this is great.
cute.
Great.
Square
Now,
very
I assume the dog is
proportionally.
anthropomorphic, like it can talk and stuff.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
What is that? What does that sound like when he talks?
Meow. Meow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roro.
Oh, so it's Scooby Doo. Brandon's going Scooby
$70.
Doo. Amanda is going hello. Hello, it's me. My name is Ears. Which
$70.
what's $17 that this dog is upset about? He doesn't
The
use human
tour. The
money.
tour is
Oh,
$17.
okay, yeah.
It's pretty good.
I
Okay.
feel like if this is a well-funded state park, then they wouldn't charge you for the tour. That's my hot
Don't they?
take.
Don't they? Just to make money for the park? I don't know.
No,
I haven't
because
been to
your
the state
fucking
park in a long
tax
time.
dollars go to the park, Brandon.
That's true.
Or you
That's
buy
a
a
good
park
point.
pass.
Mm-hmm. Or you just pay
Great.
for the entry and then the tour itself is free, which is
Mm-hmm.
how New York State typically does it.
Cute.
Okay. Yeah.
So would
So
now be a
then,
good time to add some fucked up mushrooms.
Yes.
yeah.
Now we can do it. Now that we have our players, we can do
Well,
that.
yeah. I think what's the first thing they see that makes them go like, "Mer?" Is it a fucked up mushroom?
I think it's a fucked up mushroom.
I think
Okay.
it's a fucked up mushroom. They see like one fucked up mushroom and then they get to a field and it's full of fucked up mushrooms and
Oh
they're like,
no.
"Oh no." Yeah.
Mushrooms on the geyser.
Mhm.
Bray requested it, and so
Love
Bray's
it.
will shall be done.
Mhm.
Um, Beautiful, and then, yeah, we slowly see many more
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Amanda, can we get like a little variety in there too? Because oftentimes mushrooms will pop up with other
Mhm.
types of mushrooms. And I
Mm,
really liked the one that you
Oh,
just had there.
sorry,
Apologies
yeah.
to make you go back to it. Um, but there's like the one with like the little halo happening here and the little sparkles just above where you were to the right.
These
Down one,
guys?
down one.
Oh, down 1.
That
Aha!
that one.
oh,
Ooh,
nice.
yeah. That's like
Very
very
cute.
70s mushrooms, and I'm all about that. I think like so it's like a bunch of mushrooms, and then there's like the mushroom leader, maybe, that is like, you should become part of our network of mushrooms. And then
Mhm.
they have to, not be part of the
Seduced.
network of mushrooms. Yeah.
Very good, and
I
then
like
these
that.
ones I'll just make different colors.
Yes. Love it. Yeah, make them real funky. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love it. We love to see it.
It's like that time we played with the gem colors in Hero Forge.
That was nice. I like that. That was fun.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
It's hard not
You're
to cough.
fine. Amanda, how dare you do a bodily function here
It's
on
just
the
it's annoying to
podcast?
hear, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's okay.
That's not annoying.
fabulous.
Mhm.
I get annoyed when I hear people coughing. Okay, great. What else do they get frustrated by? Okay, maybe so, Ears oh, no, Ears not a good enough name for this dog. Maybe, Lieutenant Sparkles, um, which is what I would probably name a dog if I was a child, or right now.
Can I tell you
Maybe
what the one that came to my mind was?
oh, yeah,
Bazooka.
Oh, bazooka's
Bazooka the
also good.
dog.
Bazooka the dog's a really good name.
I think Bazooka the dog steps in this river and his feet do go invisible, which
Mm.
is not Canva's background remover error because they thought the rock was the background, but is in fact a thing I'm going to incorporate into the story.
I like that. It's like, oh, like, is it like a multi-dimensional river? Like when you step in it, the parts that are underwater go to a different dimension or something? Or
Oh, that's really good.
what do y'all think?
I like that. I think that's perfect. I'm gonna
I
have a
really like
lethal
that.
portal.
Mhm.
Um, Second time in 2 streams we've used a little portal.
I love a little portal.
I
Big
So,
think
like,
fan
I
of
if
a
can
you
portal.
fall all the way in, you're screwed. But as long as you keep at least a little bit outside of the river, you'll be okay.
Mhm.
What if you get replaced by your multi-dimensional double if you fall all the way into the river? And
Oh,
then
that's
everyone has
good.
to figure out that this is not Bazooka, but is in fact what Amanda said, Colonel Sparkles, I think.
Mhm. Lieutenant
Mhm.
Sparkles, yep.
Lieutenant Sparkles. I'm sorry, I didn't get his
It's okay.
official
Get your rank
military
right.
title correct.
Gotta get the rank right, but we'll let
hmm
it slide this time, Julia.
hmm Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is lieutenant less than a colonel? Are they even
Yes.
in the same ranking?
Yes.
Who can say? Brandon? I simply couldn't say.
Simply couldn't.
Do you know what I care the least about? Military rankings.
Out of everything
Oh,
in the world, that's the least thing you care
It's
about?
it's up there certainly, or down there, I guess is a good way to describe it.
I mean, I like needy mushrooms. That's good, Amanda.
okay.
Join our family by choice or not. Gesundheit.
Mhm.
Yep. Amanda, can I yes end dimensional river and suggest instead dimensional rifter?
Yep.
Thank you.
Riftver,
Julia,
like that.
you gotta.
Thank you. Thank you.
You gotta. Okay, so it's great.
Well, I think in our little story here, I think one of the couples does fall in. I think it is the
Mm,
lovable boyfriend,
yes.
and so his double does come out, and that will
Can
create shenanigans down the line.
Amanda, can you just like flip him and then inverse color him?
Uh-huh.
I love that. Thank you.
Now,
Sure,
you couldn't
Ken.
possibly just do a
Oh.
vertical, like a horizontal flip, because spatially that doesn't make sense in my brain. God damn it, it worked.
Okay, great.
Noise from the other verse. Oh, no,
He's
no,
the
he's the
Joker now.
I mean, that is the opposite of a goofy but lovable boyfriend, is the
Yeah.
Joker, you know?
Wait, no, Amanda, make sure that we have the original guy there too, and then also this inburst motherfucker.
Shit.
I'm
You're
sorry.
right, Julia. You're right.
Well, we got to see all the fantastic work that you did there, but
All right.
yeah. Yes, fantastic.
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Pants gonna be blue.
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
gonna
vest's
be
gonna be
blue.
black. Nope, that's
Oh,
his.
not that one. Not that
Not
one.
what I meant. No,
Great.
this is the Joker again. No, I can't
No,
do
no,
that.
there was no green and purple, so we're
It
fine.
all ends up the
Everything's okay.
Joker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope, I don't
those are
like
all his
that either.
lines. Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah,
great.
the
Perfect.
negative
And then
verse.
the waistcoat.
Oh, Amanda, now he's now it's the two the demon and the angel from Good Omens.
Oh,
Yes,
they're gonna
exactly.
They're
kiss.
gonna
Crowley and
kiss.
Aziraphale. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what
Perfection.
happens, maybe. Well, no, the
Maybe?
other guy's not there technically in the story, so yeah.
No. Not yet. Wait, maybe he's struggling to find his way back to
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Incredible. I love his phone in his hand.
Mhm,
Like it's an
mhm.
important part of the clip art.
Yeah,
And then I think
he needs it.
the woman partner is like, "Oh, man, ever since you fell in that river, I like you more." And then the audience is like, "Ugh!"
Oh no, she's terrible.
Listen, they say kind of get rid of that man sometimes, but sometimes you got to chuck him in the river.
Well, Brandon,
Mhm.
that's also you're like just describing the plot to every Hallmark Christmas movie of all time where it's like, "Oh yeah, she's with wrong boyfriend," and then she goes to the small
Art
town where
gallery
they
opening. Yep.
well, the small town where they, I don't know, grow Christmas trees or whatever, and then she meets right boyfriend, and she's like,
Mhm.
"Oh my god, you're the complete opposite of the wrong boyfriend. I love you now."
Yeah, but in this one, it's reversed because that's a bad thing. She meets
Mhm.
quote unquote right boyfriend, but he haunted.
Well, he's just from another dimension. I don't know if he's necessarily
The bad river
haunted.
dimension, though, Julia, it's spooky.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where she deserves to be. Have we considered that?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Maybe she
Probably.
sucks.
Probably. TBH.
Brandon, maybe she sucks. Have
I
we
think she
considered
does suck.
that? Yeah.
I think goofy but lovable boyfriend deserves better.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like maybe he should date Bazooka. You know?
Or the lovable tour guide that I suggested and not bestiality, Brandon.
Well, the dog is like anthropomorphic or something, right? It
I
can
don't know.
talk.
Just because
No,
the dog talks
I think
doesn't
just the
mean that it
dog.
can
Just a
consent.
dog. Okay, fine. Tour guide then.
Sorry to say, I think just the dog.
Does ability to talk mean that you can consent? No.
I think it literally does.
Brandon, like, crows can mimic human speech. Does that mean a crow can consent to doing things?
Well, that's a good question, but I don't think this dog is just mimicking speech. Though it can use
Mm,
human speech, right?
maybe.
That's a good
Maybe.
question, though. That's a good. I mean, it's not a good question because the answer is no. But you know what I mean.
But then there's power dynamics involved too, Brandon. So
Sure. Yeah.
That's true. Like, who owns the house the crow's roosting on? Like, that's important.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julia, I'm really curious to learn a little bit more about
I know.
this tour guide,
Yeah.
and I'd love to know how her job is going and what might kind of rattle her when she sees it here on her first day.
Yeah. Well, her name is Abigail. Uh my brain goes Crimea. I'm like, not that one. Not Crimea. Well,
Can you do
apparently it's that
Abigail
one now.
Benghazi?
No, fuck you.
Crimea is simply a region.
Abigail is like just graduated from college. She's really nervous about like doing well at this job. And so like I think just to start with, she's really rattled
Mm,
and but is like trying to play it cool because she's like, this is my first day, nothing can go wrong. I can't
Yeah,
mhm.
accidentally poison any of these people
not even
that
one.
hired me. Not even one.
Not even
Not
Not
one.
even
one.
one.
Not
Not even
even
one
one.
person. But so I think like the mushrooms do throw her off, and she's like, well, typically mushrooms don't talk. But we might have accidentally like inhaled some spores that are making us trip. So like let's keep that in
Sure.
mind.
Mhm.
And then I think that something that really throws her off though is when all of the crows start talking to her, and she's like, they shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
Tour
Okay.
guide, overwhelmed. Exactly how I would describe it. Give me
yeah.
1 second because Jake is just giving me a call.
Do it.
You got it. So there's some very cute ones, but I'm trying to find some vibey
Yeah.
crows. Ideally ones in flight. There we go.
Bray said it's very funny that this picture was chosen for the background because it's like 10 feet behind where it was taken is a nature education center. That's funny.
Really? Yeah.
Um, recently I've discovered that because we've befriended the crows on
Yes.
our house, and I love crows now. Now we've been starting to play some horror games to get into the spooky mood,
Mhm.
and obviously they use ravens and crows to be spooky. And every time me and Lauren see one on the screen, we're like, "Oh, best
A
friend, a
baby!
A
Yes.
baby."
Yes.
baby.
Brandon, I completely understand. You're like, "Oh, my really good friend."
This is not
And I
spooky. This is my best
I
friend.
do think eventually the crows overwhelm Abigail because she's already overwhelmed, and she
Uh-huh.
becomes like a crow queen. I want to use Raven Queen, but that's like already a thing in D&D. But I do want her to like accidentally become like a magical
Mhm.
witch that
Crow
is
Queen
now,
is much better than Raven
yeah,
Queen.
part of the crows. She's the leader of the crows.
Part of the crows.
I want to
Mhm.
be where the crows are swarming.
I
Oh,
wanna
queen.
eat
Oof.
the peanuts.
Walking around on those. What do you
Bryce
call
says,
them again?
I wanna see them flocking."
Yeah. What do you
What do you
call them
call them
again?
again?
Talons.
Why comes with sparkles? Here for a good time.
Mhm.
Sniff out danger.
Yep. Here for good times, sniffs out danger. Love that for him.
Goes to the club after it.
Mhm.
Love it.
"Part of your murder," Blue Spectre said.
Mhm. That's
Yep.
pretty good. Guys, you're
Very
doing
true.
great here. Doing great here.
Anything else you want to add to this environment? Anything?
Yeah, I have one thing. I think the wall, has reminded me of, I don't know where it was, but somewhere in New York, we would go hiking and run across, um, sort of like ruins, I would, for lack of a better word, of like old, like fire, prevention, places where they would sleep,
Yeah,
but
Okay.
at this
towers.
point, they're just like kind of crumbling buildings. So I think maybe, is there like haunted tower, or is there like what's something spooky we can do with sort of like ruined building?
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, you really could just Blair Witch it and like have like a haunted abandoned like cabin in the woods. I
mm.
Mhm.
think that's always a fun one, a classic one. Um Ooh, Amanda? Love
Right?
that.
It's
Beautiful.
really
Love
vibey.
that. Yeah,
You just
that's
put
really
it kind of
vibey.
like in the
In the
distance.
Or maybe
distance.
this is the one they think like, "Oh, no, this one for sure is spooky, we shouldn't touch it," and it turns out just like, there's an old nice lady lives in there who wants to give them some food and water and supplies.
She's like,
Mhm.
"True, please don't mess with my house. That sounds bad."
Yeah, she just like yeah, she's very chill, and then when Abigail, now Queen of the Crows, arrives, she is like, You are my servant," and the woman's like, "I mean, do you want, like, a granola bar? Like, are
"You
you
want
ok
some
do you
soup?"
need to eat? Do you need a Snickers? You're not yourself when you're hungry." So I think that's very cute, where it's just like, they're like, "Ah, the evil witch," and she's like, "I have candy if you want some."
I just heard a crow cawing outside, so I think they approved of the Crow Queen.
Also, Library Chick's cat Raven approves as she is currently booping the phone.
Aw.
Yay, boop, boop, boop.
So
Boop,
cute.
boop, boop.
This is great. Do we want to give any context to this building? Like
Um,
non-abandoned
Yeah, super
house.
not
I
abandoned
think,
house.
a witch lives there. She's really nice.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
A nice, generous witch.
She wants to give you a granola bar.
Mm-hmm. She wants to give you a non-poison apple.
She
Just a
wants to give you some
regular ass
trail
apple.
mix. Just a
Oh,
little bit of trail
Amanda, I
mix.
didn't tell you, and you, Julia, too. We got apples in my CSA yesterday. I don't know.
Are
How are
you
you coping,
okay?
bud?
Are you all right, Brandon?
I had to take a day to recover. I took off work
Yeah,
early
that's
because I
fair.
was like, "Oh, I'm faint."
Yeah. Did you consider maybe like making something with them rather than just eating them raw like a maniac?
I don't know. I don't know what to do
Mm,
with it. I don't know
Cider,
if I could touch them even, you
baked
know?
goods, for
yeah.
example.
Mm,
Brandon, I know that they've like sullied your house and now you're gonna have to like bless it
burn
in
it
order
down.
to clean it. Well, I was gonna say you could like go through a ritual of
Smudge it.
like
Yeah.
ritualistic cleaning it. Well, we're not gonna smudge things, Brandon, because that's culturally appropriative.
Oh, is
But
it? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
no, it's okay.
It is, it is.
You can
Neither does the
cleanse
rest
it
of
though.
America, Brandon, so
Yeah. We have to constantly remind people that, but you can like clean it. You can burn herbs that aren't sage, which is like extremely endangered right now. I
Really?
recommend like rosemary and stuff. Yeah.
We do have a
yeah.
ton of rosemary.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I didn't know that
Rosemary and
sage was
lavender.
endangered.
Like the white sage that is typically used for that type of ritual. And like, it's not good
Yeah.
and it's like over harvested now
Oh,
particularly
no.
because of
I
those
don't like
reasons.
that.
Hmm.
I do not approve.
So yeah,
Mhm.
lavender and sage or lavender and rosemary are good like cleaning herbs in that way.
Mhm.
Oh, Amanda, I love this little witch.
Well, I saw the incredible suggestion from Blue Spectre of the Chex Mix Crone. So this is who this
Ooh,
is. This is who she will
I
be.
love that. I love that for her.
Did you all have y'all ever had puppy chow? The, like, dessert you make with Chex Mix?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
good.
I think that she just wants to give you puppy chow. Oh,
Real
she
good.
gives Lieutenant Sparkles puppy chow!
Cute.
Aw, that's adorable. I love that.
Wes the Imposter, there's so much going on in this forest, but you have to remember this is like a timeline. This is like a 2-hour hike they've gone through, you know?
Yeah, we're kinda, like, representing everything here on this vista of Bray's hometown.
Oh, yeah, can we put Bray in there?
Oh, yeah, sure. Bray, do you consent to have your photo, put in this
Or just a representation of your choice.
oh, you know what? Let's find a
Oh, Bray said, "Hell
Bray
yeah."
said, "Oh hell yeah."
Yeah, Muddy Buddies are the same thing, I think,
okay,
Blue
here, let
Spectre.
me we'll pick Bray over here. Gotta have that in the uploads.
Mhm. Mhm. Gotta be
I was gonna
somewhere.
suggest if Bray said no, we just put like a sheet over Bray's head to like a ghost costume.
That's good. I was looking up the Canva, results for BFF. So I was like, "If there's a cartoon BFF here, this is in fact what I want."
Yeah.
A lot of good pictures of Addie. Oh, and
Oh.
there's a date fit for,
Oh, I think Bray
Bray.
just put an image on the Discord mod chat
Yeah.
too, like yesterday or something.
Yes,
Uh,
that's what I'm pulling.
Nice.
I just wanna say to Nax Phantasmal in the chat, who does point out that, many cultures use smoke cleansing as a thing. Smudging in particular is the, like, appropriative Native American, aspect, so
I think
that's
they
why
meant they were just saying that various cultures use various different
right.
sages, I think. Yeah.
And white sage is the one that is used in
Mhm.
Yeah.
Native American culture and is the one that is being, like, ridiculously over harvested, so, yeah. If
Yeah.
that's not your tradition, don't do it is, what I would say.
Oh, Bray, that's a good point. Maybe Goofy but lovable boyfriend finally makes his way out of the river dimension and meets Bray, and then they go on a date.
Aw, I love that.
Oh, and then Bray falls in love with the alt dimension, and regular boring ass dimension one goes back with
Mm,
Christian Girl.
mhm.
Alright.
Wait,
That
no,
I
wait.
think everyone would be
Or
happy with
opposite.
that.
We
Opposite. Christian girl's happy with,
Oh, Christian Girl likes the river boyfriend,
the river
the bad
and
boyfriend.
one, yeah.
old boyfriend is like, "You know what? I didn't fully realize myself in that old relationship, but head turns. You? Oh, yeah."
Mhm.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm. I love it.
Bray
Excellent.
said, "If you're from a strange mirror dimension and single and looking for a BF, my DMs are open."
Shout out. Someone, hit Bray up about that. Mm.
Oh, that's how Goofy but lovable boyfriend gets out of this sticky
Mhm.
situation is Bray knows the woods.
Yeah. I think Bray is a water spirit. Can we make Bray like a little bit more water colored perhaps?
Oh,
Certainly
yeah.
can,
That's
Julia.
fun.
Certainly can.
And then yeah, then they could really like go to town on the
Mhm.
getting the cool boyfriend that disappeared out of the river
Mhm.
dimension.
Mhm.
Bray, how do you feel about being green?
Yeah, are we happy
Good?
with green? I also have blue.
I think the blue is
You
cute
like
as
the blue a little
well.
better? Sorry,
Yeah,
my computer is,
that's okay.
being a little upset with me.
Being a little bitch. Your computer being a little bitch.
Well, King of Games is Eric's and my shared computer, but really Eric is the one who, takes
Ooh.
care of him day to day. And so the fact that he hasn't been around to care for King of Games, give him
Mhm.
some solo time, I think King of Games is rebelling a little bit.
That makes sense.
Amanda,
Yeah.
can I never mind.
What, you want the other one?
I was just thinking there was another one that was a little bit more of a subtle like blue in the color pop section that was like a little bit more like blue green.
This
Yeah, the
last one?
one yeah, that last one. Oh, that's not
That's
as
it's
vibrant
not
as
very, vibrant.
okay, never mind. You're the expert. I believe in you. Let's go with the amethyst.
So
But
we
yeah, I mean, we can
have
also give Bray just a touch of the filter, so he has just like a touch of the river.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes,
Um,
I like it.
and I'm gonna find some little like maybe mermaid accessories for him.
Yeah. Bray, consider doing this as sort
I
of
like
like
the
a look
crown.
for your next
Yeah,
date.
Hmm.
let's make
Algae
that.
Bray.
Now, Amanda, you know where that goes on Bray's head, right?
Right.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. 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 Yep.
It
Yep.
does
Yep.
look
Yep.
like Bray's taking a selfie with like a pet.
Like, check out my new best friend.
Like, I
It's
don't know if you've seen
Hmm.
season 2 of Afterparty, but the main character has a lizard that he always keeps on his shoulder. It's so funny.
I have not, but I love that.
Oh, we
It's
can give
very
Bray a
good.
little
Y'all should watch it.
sash.
Okay, great. So in this adventure, we have I think no one should escape, right? So
No, everyone's happy in the woods now.
we got the crow to be queen, which just lives
Hmm.
in the woods now. We've
Yep.
got the goofy boyfriend is now with Bray, which they do get out. They're the only two that get out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course. We don't
The
kill our gays. We make them. We give them boyfriends and send them home safely.
That's
exactly
true.
the alt boyfriend and Autumn girl are now a couple, but they go into the river, so they live in the mirror universe now.
Hmm.
And then what happens to Lieutenant Sparkles?
His feet are simply invisible.
Oh,
That's it.
good for him.
So he
Yeah,
makes it out, but just with a minor injury kind of thing.
Hmm.
Mm.
I like that for
Or
him. I'm
or
happy for him.
may I
He's the o-
pitch?
he's the only one to live to tell the tale.
May I pitch?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Lieutenant Sparkles makes best friends with Chex Mix Crone, and they're just best friends in the woods now.
Yeah, and they go and they solve crimes in a van, and eat a lot of sandwiches because Brandon did a did a Scooby Doo voice earlier. So now, ruh
That's good. It's also good.
Oh, Brandon,
Just
Brandon,
fitting all
Brandon,
of our.
Brandon.
You're right that this is a busy one. So let's just finding room for all of these good guys.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but all the
That was
single
Scooby Doo
crones,
played singing Single Lady.
all the single crones.
Julia, you should make that a TikTok.
Now put your talons up.
Julia, you find some viral success. I do have to. I have
I
to say.
I refuse to go on TikTok, so I appreciate that, but what can I do? What can I do now?
What can I do? This is wonderful. I think
This
at
is
the end
great.
there's a musical number and then the show ends.
Julia, do you want me to represent Abigail's impending crow queendom in any particular way?
Can you get her like a little crow mask, maybe? Like she's
Ooh.
gonna become the crow queen, and it's
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
Can you see if like they have a mask version of that, like a masquerade ball mask?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah, they do.
that ooh, yeah, that's good. It doesn't have to like go over her face. It could go like around her neck, like
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna have it
coming.
like hanging with the lanyard, like it
Yeah.
replaces the
Yeah,
lanyard.
smart.
That is one of the costumes that I'm wearing because Jake is working 2 Halloween gigs this year, so I needed 2 different Halloween costumes.
Nice.
And one of them is like a super cool crow. Actually, so you guys can see my crow here, right? In the background.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite masks that Spirit Halloween has put out. But this year they fucking like doubled down and they had like 3 new ones that you could get.
Ooh.
So I bought this really cool wolf one.
Oh, wow.
Very scary.
That's
And I was like,
terrifying.
I was trying it on, like, and a dude who was like stalking was like looking at me, and I like didn't say anything. And then I went to go purchase it, and he was like just coming up to the counter while I was purchasing it. He was like, "Oh, good, you're getting that." I'm like, "Yeah, yes, I am." So I was like, "Okay."
That's
Hell
tight.
Um,
yeah, dude.
but they had a very cool like black like crow mask with like a little like beak hooked nose thing. So I'm gonna do like a little crow costume for Jake's like sexier Halloween gig that he's playing.
Nice. Is that what the leather pants were for, or that just for funs for your
No, I
wardrobe?
just like leather pants, Brandon.
Okay,
And
cool,
also the
cool, cool,
leather
cool.
pants that I bought are olive green and also tan were the 2
Ooh,
colors that I got. So
ooh, I like that.
because I did already own a pair of black leather pants because that's who I
I
am
dig.
as a person.
I like
Mhm.
it.
That's who I
Um,
am as a
That's
person.
great.
and we love you for it.
Thanks.
Um, should we review and wrap up here so Amanda can rest her voice?
I was
Ooh.
going to suggest I'm feeling toward the end of my capabilities here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, guys, this was
wonderful.
a short one, but a good one, and we're so glad that all of you could be here with us. We of course began with the various boons and curses of the Michael's Halloween sale. Good stuff,
Yes, good stuff.
and
All half off.
you're going to be revisiting.
All half off. Can you put a big old 50% off
Oh
over everything
yeah,
now?
good
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah, just as a reminder.
Hot
Hot
sale.
sale.
Hot sale. Well, it's a hot sale.
Well, it's a hot
Ba-na-na.
sale.
Yep.
Wow, wow,
Row,
wow.
row, row, row.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
And we just did this whole thing, so you guys remember. But listen, guys, it's the end of the multi-crew drive. We so appreciate your support. If you haven't joined yet, please do at multicrew.club. Check out Eric on TikTok. He's also taken over the multitude socials today and sharing podcast ideas for anybody who shows proof that they have joined the multi-crew or are in it already. And if you want things, join the party. We have an after party coming out on Tuesday. Check us out on social. Join the party pod, baby.
Join the
Yeah.
party pod, baby.
So fun. And Bray, thank you for consenting to your likeness. We will use you in the future.
We appreciate it.
All right, everyone. We will see you on the internet. As
Thanks,
I
Only
always
everybody.
Brandon.
say.
Brandon famously will see you on the internet where he doesn't have any social media.
Only on Discord.
Oh,
Oh
that was it. It's the
no. It's
double
the
thumbs up
double.
that makes it. There we go. Oh, we were so silly. Wait, so can you just see if the double thumbs down is the rain? Come on. Yes! Yes! Vindication!
All right, I gotta go
Oh,
play with these. I'll see you later.
I'm so glad we did that. Oh, thank goodness.
Bye.
Goodbye.